Hello friends, and welcome back to the Mothership. Today we are smoking up our very own General Tso style pork belly burnt ends. Let's get started. Here are some pork belly strips. Now prep is actually kind of dependent on what you've got. As you can see, these ones still have the skin on them, so I'm going to take that skin off. It's not going to cook right. It's not going to get all crispy like you'd want it to the way we're doing these. So the skin is coming off. You can absolutely keep the skin. Try to make some crackling or something with it, which now that I'm saying it, I think I'm going to do that. So keep the skin, get rid of the skin. Either way, it's got to come off. All right, with the skin taken off, we can ignore that and let's focus on these beautiful little strippies. So for prep here, most of our flavor is going to come from the sauce we're doing later, but we are going to start out with a nice little coating of salt and pepper. And then lastly, I'm just going to hit it with a little bit of garlic powder. All right, now these are going to go into the fridge until we're ready to actually toss them on. Fire is up and running. I was actually coming out here to put another stick on, but I think that's good for now. At some point I'll do a video on fire management, but this is kind of how I'm starting my fires. 2 logs on the base, 1 up above. And then I'm just adding on 1 or 2 logs either on the top or on the side and doing that indefinitely. But I'll do a video on that someday. For now, got it up and running. Just threw the pork bellies on. Let's take a peek. Pork belly strips are on. I have them kind of in the middle here with the thicker side facing towards the fire, but realistically, this is pretty efficient, so I'm just gonna monitor them. Right now, what the goal is just to get a bunch of smoke on there. I'm gonna run this for about 3 hours, just like so. Try and start to render it down a little bit, mostly just get as much smoke on there as possible, because once we add our sauce in and cube them up, we're really not gonna get much smoke. It might go into the liquid, but we're not gonna be getting that nice, good penetrating smoke on these bellies. So we're gonna keep them running for a couple hours. I wanna have some consistency when I cut them, because obviously they're not gonna really work if they're nice and rendered completely out before we chop them up into cubes. But for now, leave them as is, let them smoke, keep the fire going, targeting around 250. I'm running a mixture of hickory and cherry today. We are getting to that point where we're gonna pull in our pork belly. So we need to get our General Tso sauce together. So I'm gonna start with some sesame oil, a whole bunch of garlic, and some ginger. Now fresh ginger would be better, but I'm just using the ginger paste here. And then what we wanna do is we want to add some spice in here. Now this is purely subjective. Using red chili pepper, add in as much as you want. Obviously the more the spicier. And then this is gonna go onto the stove and we are going to get that garlic nice and browned. It should be fairly quick. We'll be back in a second. All of that is nicely browned. Time to add in some more ingredients here. We are going to add in soy sauce. Actually, before I do the soy sauce, let's do the brown sugar. Only because I don't really want to put a wet measuring cup into my brown sugar. So, ½ cup of brown sugar, and we're gonna do the same with soy sauce. We're also going to add in some chicken broth. I'll have all the amounts down. Also some rice, vinegar. And lastly, some hoisin sauce. Now our goal here is to reduce this a little bit. So it's going to go on low and slow on the stovetop, and we're going to keep stirring it because we don't want to let that sugar burn in there. You could also add in some cornstarch if you want. That will help thicken it. But I think because of what we are doing, going back onto the smoker, that probably won't be necessary. But if you'd like, you could add in like, I don't know, about a tablespoon of cornstarch. It is important though, if you're gonna use cornstarch, make sure that you mix it in with some water before you pour it in, because if you just put the cornstarch directly into hot liquid, it turns into this nasty gunk and it doesn't do what you want it to do. So mix it fully with like room temperature water and then pour it in. But I'm not gonna even bother with that, I don't think. For now, onto the stove, get everything mixed together and reduce slightly. All right, 3 hours and these are ready. They're obviously not done yet. If we wanted to, we could have left it on until they completely fall apart, but we want to cube them up now. So we basically just want little bite-sized pieces here. Oh, these smell phenomenal. Now here comes the fun part. Let's get this out of the way here. We are going to put a single layer down of our pork belly here. Then we are going to take some butter and toss it on top. Probably not necessary given the amount of fat on these suckers, but toss in a little bit of butter. And then lastly, we are going to take our General Tso sauce and we are going to just pour it over top. Perfecto. Now this is going to go back onto the smoker and we're going to run it for 2 to 3 hours. Honestly, at this point, we just want everything to completely render down, get super tender, and let it do its thing. So for now, back onto the smoker, keep maintaining that 250 degrees. All right, we're at about 7 hours total. Started at 11, it's like 6:30 now. These look perfect to me. They're gonna be fantastic. We take them inside and let's give them the old-fashioned chomp. But honestly, guys, since I put them out here, they've just been sitting, just marinating in some extra smoke and continuing to render down in our delicious sauce. So I'm gonna bring them inside. We're gonna let them cool off just a little bit and we're gonna give them the old-fashioned chomp and see just how we did. After about 7 hours, these are finally done, guys. Honestly, pork belly is kind of a pain to find sometimes. If you have an Asian market near you, you can definitely find them a lot easier. Sometimes Costco or BJ's up here in the Northeast will carry them. Sam's Club, I guess, the equivalent. But in general, it's not super easy to find, but when you do find it, grab it. It freezes very well. And it is fantastic. You can use it for bacon. You can use it for just pork belly pieces. You can use it for burn ends. You can use it for all kinds of fun stuff. So what we did today is we just smoked this for a while to get a whole bunch of smoke flavor on these strips. First, we cut off the skin. And then we just tossed it in with some sauce like we would for just your standard brisket point burn ends. On the other side, what we have now is some very well rendered. I mean, oof. I don't even know how to show you this, but the fat is just, it is just dematerialized. Fantastic. And it's gonna be nice and crispy. It's gonna be delicious, smoky. And then we also did our very own, General Tso sauce. So for that sauce, I didn't use as much sugar as a lot of folks do. You could definitely add some more honey, a little more brown sugar to make it more sweet. And we go usually on the lower side of chili powder or chili pepper flakes in this case. You can absolutely add more of those if you want it spicier. But we definitely went on the lesser of the sugar side, and I will definitely have that in the recipe notes down below. Add more sugar if you want it sweeter. I want it more soy than sweet, I guess. But I am ready to figure out how this tastes, guys, after this long cook today. So this is what we were working with. That is a beautiful piece of pork belly with a beautifully rendered piece of fat. And it's time to give the old-fashioned chomp. Oh my goodness. Pork belly is just amazing. It is basically just that piece of bacon, giant piece of bacon. The fat is just, it's hard to explain if you've never had it. It is fantastic. Everything just kind of melds together. And you can definitely taste the smoke on here. There's a little bit of spice. And it has a lot of like a sweet soy flavor. It is not super salt or super sweet, which is like I was saying earlier. If you want it to be sweeter, just add more brown sugar or honey. But man, that is good. I gotta have another one of these. Incredible. So for us tonight, we are going to be using white rice and some bok choy. Just a pretty even keel meal. You could absolutely have these on skewers and have them as like an appetizer for a meal. You could absolutely cut them up even smaller and use them in tacos. That'd be great too. But I would love to hear from you guys if you've tried making pork burnt ends. And specifically if you've done the General Tso style. What are your thoughts? Let me know down below. I'd love to hear. But most importantly, get out there and cook something absolutely fantastic. And I will catch you on the next UFO barbecue. Bye-bye.